All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Clannad After Story, episode 1. Oh boy, we have finished the first season, and now we are on to that infamous, legendary After Story.
Quite, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The story has ended for Clannad,
Yep.
so let's see what comes after. I have a lot of things I want to see that comes after, but I'm just more excited the fact that this is actually, like, it just didn't really click for me because you were saying it before, but two cores is a lot of a lot of episodes.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that means we could have multiple arcs, multiple conflicts, multiple like resolutions and all kinds of stuff there. So yeah, I'm quite curious to see what makes this anime
so beloved.
Well, so beloved, but also like one of, like you said, the most like infamous anime, you know, in terms of the 2000s for sure.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how you respond to this one, but we're gonna have a lot of new stuff with this one, namely new OP and ED. Sad to see the last two go, because
Yeah, new OP I think is the thing I'm most excited for. New EDs, especially for things that are the end of a story, basically. In that regard, can actually be sometimes a little bit worrying because then they might hint too much at things, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, think Attack on Titan's final season's ED. You know?
Yeah. But here we are.
Okazaki and Nagisa,
they're dating.
Please be like even more dating, and not be scared of hand holding in the first 2 minutes.
Well, see,
of this episode,
having After Story being about just after the confession story, not after high school or after someone's death or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Possibly. My real thing I'm gonna be curious about here is whether or not this conforms to the visual novel structure, and whether or not or if this is like a route kind of based thing, or if this is a spin-off of the route that the anime chose, basically.
It could
be a thing of where this is just a better story in that regard, because it doesn't have to be visual novel style.
So I could be wrong about this. I could totally be wrong. Don't quote me. But I seem to recall there being a thing where sometimes for popular visual novels, they'll get little spin-off continuation sequels of certain routes.
Okay.
As and I don't know what the situation is for those, but
sure.
I feel like that could have been where this came from, maybe.
But okay. Well, we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh? Is Okazaki a father? He's totally a father now. Fuck yeah. Oh. Did my man just have a vision of the past or the future there?
Whose memories are these?
Yeah. So it's directly
Yep.
Next. Glass shatters. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just Nagisa. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. So it really is a a sequel. Like we might get arcs focused on each one of them, maybe?
Who knows? Really, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen this.
She's an S tier pole for sports.
Nothing.
前にトモヤくんとトモヤちゃんが野球部と試合してるのを見たの。とっても楽しそうだったの。
The Koshian player is going to be a pitcher, though, and strike them all out by throwing like
Yeah.
90 miles an hour, you know?
See, that's the person they really need to get is Tomoyo.
True.
だんだん恋人らしくなってきたわね。
Ah! Good!
Yeah.
Good!
こんな場所に呼び出して何の用だ?
To a place like this? What's that supposed to be? There we go. You still got your strength.
Indeed.
Yes.
吉野祐介さんです。ああ、いつかの。
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
bringing him back.
聞こえてないみたいです。
It's probably listening to music, you know?
Probably.
Motion would actually be helpful. Teleports behind Sunohara. Nothing
Yep.
personal, kid. Hey, oh my god!
You're on fire today.
What is happening? What is happening?
I do? Yes. Give him the sports anime speech.
Ugh.
そんな事情があったのか。知りませんでした。
Guys, that was bullshit. Like,
I still have work.
I'll be a pinch hitter for one inning.
Yeah.
しない。じゃあね。
Get wrecked.
あら、坂上さん。
Didn't even see you there.
Yeah.
今日は違うんだ。あなたと一緒に。
I implore you.
え、野球?
Well, if you're asking, then
あなたが
okay.
その
You're my goal.
目標だ。そして、
Damn.
ライバルでもありたいんだ。
And Tomoyo doesn't mess around.
Mhm.
承知してもらえないだろうか。そういう目をされると弱いのよね。
What I like about this is it's a reason to bring all the characters together.
Yep.
ともやくんのお父さんにも来ていただきましょう。頑張ってるともやくんを見てもらいましょう。私もちゃんとお会いしたいです。
Suddenly there's a massive divide between them. They're literally in
Yep.
different shots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotional conflicts that have not been resolved.
Yep.
There's even some like plot conflicts too that are oh shit, they're adults. Like you better hope they don't pitch like 20 miles an hour faster than y'all.
But they have the power of cute anime girls. They'll be fine.
Oh.
知らない方が知る。
Yeah.
いよいよ試合開始です。お姉ちゃんしっかり。
Pui.
Cheer squad is ready.
皆さん。
Wait for Pui. Yes, there
Yep.
it goes. Yeah.
こんな寄せ集めのチームで挑戦とはあんたも落ちぶれたもんだぜ。
Okay. Whoa! Shit!
早い。
Whoa!
受けられるのはこん中じゃお前の兄さんだけだろ。
Go!
あんたの手なんかどうなってもいいから。
You're not catching it right then. Like you're wearing a catcher's glove. You really
Right,
shouldn't
catch it
feel
in
a
the
dang
pocket.
thing. Yeah.
あいつ左だっけ？
おう
左打席の方が一塁に近いからとか。そんな理由じゃないの？
今日だと見せかけてバン。
He's out. Yeah.
しかも
Yep.
アウトって
And he ran to the wrong base too.
幸先悪すぎ。
Yeah.
チームの疫病神ね。
Why was he up first? Yeah. So it is the
Get him out of the
Koshian
way.
player though.
You know?
Fly out. Oh! They didn't catch it. Look at the way she hopped.
どんなもん。
You can't hit. Yeah. All of those little bits of background animation too. They're gonna walk him.
Yep.
That's smart.
満塁だ。頼むぞ友よ。
私はバッターをやるの。
Oh god. Oh god.
役だ。
Yeah, there you go. I made us lose to the ball.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
すっごい強そうですね。
ああ、さすが
This is awesome. Getting like a full baseball game.
Yep.
All this animation and stuff. Oh. 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 That would hurt so bad.
Uh-huh. Yep.
負けられねえんだよ。この町の威信にかけても。
Yeah, it's his planting foot too.
ピッチャー交代。ピッチャー。古川渚。
Hell yeah! Nagisa!
Nagisa is known for her strong arm, so
中途半端に運動神経のいいやつが投げても帰って打たれちまう。
The way he's his head resting on. Maybe.
友よ
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
they have the power of God and anime on their side.
僕の前にランナー食べろよ肩痛めてる人間に無茶言うなよ
Strike! Attack!
1球目に内角低めが来る確率
Oh my god, yes! What? Yeah.
ボールの大きさ70ミリ、私の両手の長さと可動範囲、それにボールの速さを計算
Yes!
すれば
Yes! This is so extra! What? Run!
やったの
次は僕だおめえ万来のチャンス嫌なチャンスだ
Wait, what? Get your name tarnished. Double play. Yep. Wow.
まさしくおめえ万来だ
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. Yep. Two hands. Now throw it to third base. Throw it in.
バックホームだ
Too late. Yeah. Okay,
Wait,
that's fine. That's
Wasn't
fine.
that a fly?
Yeah, but then they touched the base and went back in.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh!
うちの女性陣はすごい
Ah.
元甲子園ピッチャーからヒット打ちまくってさ
ノーアウト一三塁次は誰だ
Okay, who do we got? Oh, Nagisa!
そうか
Oh no.
My daughter, you can do this.
いや
Squeeze bunt!
クイズ？どんなクイズでしょ
Oh
う？
my gosh.
でももういいから思いっきり振ってこいストライクバッター
すみません。
Oh my gosh.
次は主砲のトモピョンだし
変な呼び方をしないでくれ。ともよさん、またホームランお願いします。お願い
Oh
なの。
no, she's gonna hit the other pitcher, you know?
私は女の子らしく小さくて
No. What? No!
女の子らしいヒットは難しい。
No! Hey, they got 1 point. They got 1
Yeah.
point.
この肩でできることと言ったら
Bunt. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's fine.
アウト
Yep.
好きじゃねえがな
うん
まあ悪くな
Yeah, you advance the runners, yeah.
Yep. And now there's not a force.
お前落ちぶれたな誰かさんのようにダブルプレイになるよりマシだろそんなことはねえよ
Oh shit!
Yep.
いいぞミサイちゃん
Isai!
ミサイちゃん言うな。これでよし。
She's like holding back her own power.
Right.
She's like, I'll get base hits.
ストライク
Wait.
ここまで何の活躍もできなかった俺だが
Wait.
子供たちのためにも必ず打つ
Oh shit. Is he actually going to
これが
chance?
贈り物だ
こういう風景って今も健在なのね。
This scene? What?
子供たちを俺は唯一の
What?
思い出という名の形のない贈り物だ俺は変わらない形あるものなんて買い与えてない
I
I
give
love
you
this
this
guy
memory.
so much.
アウト
Yeah, it wasn't a home run.
本当に変わってないわね。申し訳ありません。
Now we'll remember that forever. That was perfect.
You did indeed give them a memory.
逆転されたのはあんたの冒頭のせいでしょ。その前にタイマンプレーもあった。
No, how does she even know that?
逆転のランナー
She learns very quickly. Tomoyo is very studious.
Ah. Oh! That's a base hit.
Yep.
I get ready to run.
ここは力いっぱい。
Oh!
あれはしょうがない残念だったな
今の俺は笑えている。
笑ってないっすけど。
I will use 2% of my power.
この無様な俺でこの思い出で最後には笑う。
ゆうくん頑張って。
これが俺からの贈り物だ。
Nagi-san, go score!
子供たち
Oh.
これが今の俺に
Bro, stay on the base. Oh, timeout. Okay.
できる唯一
Bro, you have to stay on the base.
Or did they do the timeout
He
first?
did do
just
the
to-
timeout. Yeah, so he can't get tagged, but
形のあるものなんて買い与えてやれない
he just wanted his second
Let me
chance to do it.
monologue.
形はなくても思い出はいつまでも残り続ける俺はそう信じている
もういい
まあありがとう
Then he runs back to the base.
She's just like,
言葉感動しました。
oh, shit! Safe. Base is loaded.
All right.
ツーアウト満塁だスクイズ
Ah, yep. You're gonna have to swing.
お前に任せる
でも俺は肩が。
この街に勝利を
This track. Yep. Committed. Take this home.
ミサイさん、今度また部屋にお邪魔させてほしいのだが。いいわよ。いつでもいらっしゃい。お待ちどうさまでした。
Oh, the game's over.
どんどん食べてください
Cool.
ね。
So we'll flash back later to see what happened. Yeah.
それじゃあ改めて我が古川ベイカーズの勝利を
Okay!
Yep.
They did it! Oh, it sounded like a baseball bat hit. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we have to resolve this. Yeah.
We're not done with that just because of the play.
Dango?
All right.
Ah.
First episode of After Story.
First
There we go.
episode.
Yep.
And it was a baseball episode for
Uh-huh.
like the majority of it.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Fairly normal, all things considered.
Yeah.
You know, just a great
Yeah.
way to touch base with all the characters, and you know, even some of the ones that we might have forgotten about. And-
Yeah, characters that we haven't seen in a while, bring everyone back into a single location, get to have some really fun, you know, little bits of animation, you know, showing off their characters and the
Yeah.
ways in which they're uniquely different. And then, of course, Sunahara constantly being the butt of the joke.
As he is.
But yeah, there were a lot of little key moments where it was, oh, okay, cool. This is kind of what this season is about. But also still, we don't really know yet
Yeah.
why After Story happens or
Right.
like happened.
Because
This
most
is-
of the time with stories, if you don't have conflict, you don't have a story, right? So, like in the first season, yes, it was about Tomoya and Nagisa getting together, but it's also about the different characters overcoming their own struggles and things like that.
Yeah, it was more so about the idea that Nagisa really had a dream. She had something that she wanted, and she had obstacles to get what she wanted.
Right, and having and oftentimes didn't even have the confidence to go after her dream.
That's the obstacle, basically.
Or- sure, yeah.
My point is, in this episode, we got nothing of that. The
Right.
whole desire, the conflict was we don't have players basically capable of taking on a high-level team from the other neighboring
Right.
town or what have you, or the neighboring businesses or whatever the other
Yeah.
team was. And the Furukawa Bakers need a strong team, and
To represent
I was
their shopping
inspired.
district.
I was inspired by what you all did in show previously, which
Right.
is fun to then have tons of references and having your sequel build off of the foundation of what happened in the previous season. And thus, okay, yeah, we bring all the monsters of
Exactly, that have their
The
anime
school.
strength, and
Yeah.
there you go. You know,
fucking Tomoyo just being like, oh no, I've been discovered.
Right.
I must
How do
turn
I-
down my power.
right? How do I hit it like a regular girl? Okay. Oh, that's hard. Yeah.
I think in some ways, one of the things that they might be doing for this story is basically saying, hey, all the little mysteries that were left over, that were just kind of there for maybe like a joke or maybe like emotional gravitas, we're going to actually go and resolve all of them.
How did the charm work that got Kyo and Tomoya locked in the gym locker? Like, what
could
is
it have done this? How could you do this? Or just, for instance, why is Tomoyo so fucking strong? You know, that could be an actual mystery that they
you
go
know,
into.
she just rose to the top of fighting a bunch of gangs, and that's just how it be. There can only be
Totally.
one, you know?
But then the main one is, you remember the space, the dreamlike memory?
Yeah.
That place needs to be resolved. We still don't know entirely
Yeah, that is
what it is.
that's
why
probably-
it is.
of all the things to happen in this episode, I feel like that is the biggest one that gives the like
The
a
tease for the future.
yeah, like a wait, huh? Because
Yeah.
you know, we got it. It felt pretty much resolved in the previous season,
Right,
right?
right.
Because it's like, okay, it's tied to the whole play that Nagisa, you know, saw or heard or something like that, right? And so then it becomes this sort of dreamlike thing, you know, that exists in her mind, maybe, or something like that. But now we're still dealing with it. So what's up with that? But yeah,
Yeah, and they're gonna have another game with these members, but then we have a flash after the hit is made and
Yep.
the ball is traveling through. We shift
to the
and-
robot looking at the lights.
Yeah,
And it's like, what's up with that? Because that makes it seem like Tomoya actually going for the pitch and, you know, and hitting the ball and stuff had some effect on this, which
well, okay.
or-
I would say it's more the opposite. More the
okay.
idea that this space, this kind of this like this thing or whatever this is something that was brought up as like an experience thing because of the feeling that came from the hit, basically.
okay.
And it definitely feels like it could be something where like Okazaki could be tied to it in some way, like because it's Okazaki's moment of hitting the ball, you know? Like it's something where he's like,
right.
wow,
He got his
I
miracle
did
that
it.
Akio was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, exactly.
You know, despite his injury,
this
he got
is-
a grand slam or
this is,
whatever.
whatever happened, we
Yeah.
don't know what the results of his exact
Right.
hit
They
were.
got
but
enough points to win the game, you know.
He has no regrets, though. He made the swing. He put in the effort. He brought Nagisa home, which has some very great punny kind of
Oh, yeah.
aspects to it.
Of course.
Yes.
Yep.
But the idea that this robot, you know, mechanical doll
Teddy bear thing.
teddy
yeah.
bear, whatever it is not in the building. It is not in the room.
No, it's out in the field. Yeah.
It's out in the field. It's alone. So there's some
yeah, the girl isn't there.
there's some potential things there. But I definitely got the vibe in Clannad that there could be some narrative thematic potential with the robot bear thing being like a stand-in of sorts for Okazaki.
Yeah,
like
I
it's
kinda
more
got that vibe, too.
symbolic and stuff.
Right.
But
It doesn't have to be literal, but like if the girl is Nagisa and Nagisa kind of builds this robot thing, and then like Okazaki was in this state where he was disconnected from the world and everybody.
Right. Okazaki ends up kind of bumping into her life, basically,
Right.
and ends up being the friend, the person, the good. I don't know what. Just basically
Yeah,
someone
the
there for her,
companion,
the
yeah.
companion. Yeah.
Right.
The idea then that the robot is then out in the field, kind of in the field of dreams, if you will, to make
Sure.
a baseball reference. Having just bright lights around, but instead of it being maybe a barren field that the
Barren.
house kind of seemed to imply
Right.
was outside, you know?
Yeah, the house was like Gotcha.
Well, when you looked outside, you could very easily see that the ground wasn't like grassy and nice. It was more like dirt, and it looked deserty and stuff. It didn't look like a happy place, basically.
Okay,
It looked
yeah.
more desolate.
Whereas this very much does seem like a happy place.
This seems like a very happy place. So this just might be Okazaki's like this might be like Okazaki's like version of that kind of a thing where it just gets utilized symbolically with the robot teddy bear thing. But the idea that it ended the episode with this, like that means that this has
Is
more
important.
to it. It's,
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a segue into what comes later. So
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. But lots of fun little goofy comedic moments this episode. Yeah.
The bringing back of I forget his name, but
The dad?
No, not the dad.
The telephone guy?
Yeah.
Yoshino.
Yoshino, that's right.
Yeah.
Yoshino, I love Yoshino. He's just wonderful. And bringing him back like this, because it'd be very easy to forget about him, you know? Because he didn't have too much time in the first season.
No.
But then coming back and having that moment of just like, all right, I will now wax poetic and walk along the bases instead of running. I will give you the gift of memory and blah, 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 all this.
Memory without form.
You're out.
I don't have
damn
money,
it.
but
Right.
I can give it out. Oh.
Okay. Next time it happens.
Next time.
Okay, time out.
Yeah, and then he
All
walks.
right. Like,
The pitcher's like, "Are you done yet?"
Right,
Like, yes. Thank you.
all right.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
cool. And then it just goes back to the base.
It feels so normal in how ridiculous it is.
Sure.
Because the
yeah,
kind of
okay.
things I think that anime does when they're like, all right, a character is going to speak dramatically in a way that most people just don't do that. When they're trying to be funny, even they don't do that, you know? But in this moment here, the way everyone responded to it was very like,
Okay.
all right.
Right.
Yeah, cool.
Like,
yeah.
you just have someone who has a flair for the dramatic and just decides to do their thing, and it's just like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yoshino's gonna Yoshino.
That's
All
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Stand back. I'm beginning to Yosh.
I loved so much the Kotomi
Yes.
analyzing everything.
All right. There's going to be all these trajectories, and
Eat your heart out, Kageyama. This is
right.
like, or even what's her name from Haruhi? You know, just
Oh,
like,
Yep.
like no.
But then she forgets to swing because she's too busy doing
And
calculations.
she still accidentally gets a hit off.
Right, because it hits the bat.
It's beautiful. I liked in general the way that Akio, that's the dad's name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Akio was used to instigate a lot of this stuff. And yet getting injured was kind of a fun way to also have him pass basically on
Right.
the next stage of things to the kids,
To-
and specifically his daughter,
Yeah.
which there's something beautiful about having a story that's already resolved, Clannad basically, or in the after story, you know,
Yep.
where this fits so well with what his story was with her. The idea of giving the dream that he had, not just up, but basically into the exchange, and basically saying, I want my daughter's dream now to be mine.
Right.
Can I switch those? Okay,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, cool.
Is Nagisa anywhere near as good of an actor or pitcher as
Or
her
pitcher.
dad?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
No
not
shot.
at all. Not at all.
No shot.
But
Does that change anything?
does that change it? No. I feel like that was one of the most like chef's kiss, just beautiful little sweet things that totally wasn't drawn attention to at
Nope.
all. It wasn't even a part of the episode really. It's just something to read into in case you want to.
Well, and that's the kind of thing where I like to think that Akio, because we know that he comes from a theater background, right? The dramatis persona is very much intentional, and that's what he likes to do, right? He likes to draw attention to himself and be the center of
Be in the
attention.
spotlight.
Be in the spotlight,
the center
right?
of the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like to think that with some of these things, he knows what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
And he knows when he sometimes I feel like the more important the thing is to him, the less he wants it to be in the spotlight, right? Where he's just like, nope, I'll just do this, and I'll do all the blustering and loud, attention, spotlights on me. But if I'm trying to pass the spotlight to someone else, it stops. Like,
sure.
Like I don't know.
Sure.
But,
Okay.
Yeah. I love Akio. And
Akio's really sweet, yeah.
And I feel like he just constantly gives me that vibe that he is a lot smarter than he makes himself seem.
Oh, yes.
And that he knows what he's doing, even if, and no one has to know that he's doing this stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Sanai was the one that made Tomoya decide to take the swing, though.
Fighto.
Yeah. Now, obviously, everyone chimed in, but she was the first. And Tomoya's mom is something that the show has just kind of been like, yeah, you can kind of just, know what happened. Like,
Yep.
it's just, yeah.
He has a bad relationship with his dad, and his mom is not around.
Not around. Yep. That's it. So Sanai, who's kind of a meme character for the most part, having basically a moment to instigate that, and it leads to, again, pun intended, bringing Nagisa home.
Right.
I just feel like there's a lot of little things that are happening in terms of, this is a really sweet, tender moment to have this baseball scene end with her at third base, and
Sanai cheering him on.
Sanai cheering him on. Everyone cheering him on, but
Right.
then having him get the hit here to bring her home, and everyone's cheering them on for their relationship, of course, but a lot of what their character struggles are. I'm talking about Nagisa and Okazaki. Or Tomoya at this point. I think we should just call him Tomoya.
Yeah.
Probably. I just think I didn't do it because Tomoyo was in the story.
No,
it's
I totally.
It's easy to flip them and stuff.
Yep.
But they both have a lot of insecurities in specific areas.
Right.
They're very different types of areas. But in these kinds of moments here, where they're both the worst players on the field, basically. Like in a lot of ways.
Sure. Yeah.
They don't bring anything really unique in that regard. He's injured. She's never really played that much at all.
Even May was doing a pretty good job of
May was doing
base.
amazing. She was getting base hit after base hit after base hit. Yeah.
Yep.
So the idea that they have this success that they work together on here kind of, and then ends the game is just narratively poignant and stuff, and that this is where we're starting off after story.
Exactly.
They've already won. They've had that there, so they get to now celebrate their success together with all the people around them and move forward in that. So that's just, I think that's really cool. Yeah.
And as far as setting the pace for this new season, new show, that After Story is.
Yeah.
How many times have we watched a show and we come to the end of it and we're like, I wish I had more time with these characters. Doesn't matter what it is. Just give me more time.
More time. Yep.
Yep. Just they could be doing literally anything.
Yep.
And I'll watch it.
Yeah. Honestly, that's my thing with most shonen that I actually get kind of bugged with, really, is I actually am the sucker for the, can these bumblefucks please just hang out and do dumb shit together? I don't really care about the shonen plot as much as I do the characters. So could you just have, the squad, because it's usually a squad, just go to the movies, play a baseball game.
Yep.
Faff about, on a hike or something, telling really dumb stories to each other.
And it doesn't need to be interrupted by the bad guys or anything like that. Or, just have them dick around. Yeah.
It's I would call it, in a lot of ways, the Haikyuu effect, weirdly enough.
Sure.
That's my show that is the equivalent of that, where I would literally watch anything the characters do under any circumstances.
Like even that one Fate spin-off offshoot show of cooking at the Emiya household.
I mean, that's the same energy.
No, right. It's the same energy.
Fate
Right, exactly. Like you would absolutely watch the shit out of something like that for Haikyuu. you know, and so just
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, there was the Christmas Carol like gift exchange little bonus CD thing. That,
Oh, really?
That like the official actors and stuff did.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But anyway, Clannad After Story, solid episode 1. Very relaxed. Not exactly what I was thinking. I thought we were going to get a time skip, but okay.
Yep.
All right.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access. You can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.